Alright, Sneaker YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Demoff. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with a couple pickups, and in the future I'm gonna be back with more and more and more heat. But without further ado, let's get into this week's sneaker pickups. First up, something slight. As you can see, Jordan 12 box. Don't need much introduction. We're gonna be talking about the recently released Jordan 12 French Blues. Released for the first time in 2004 and then retroed in 2016. The Air Jordan 12 French Blue. Clean colorway in my opinion. I think one of the reasons why they shoes sit in particular though is because last year, if I'm mistaken, we get the blueberry Jordan 12s. So like not the same shoe, but still a similar color scheme. One is more of a royal blue, this one is more of a navy blue, but similarities within the colorways. Your typical lettering between your laces of your tongue for the Jordan 12, French blue Jumpman on the tongue, Jumpman on the midsole, white Jumpman and 23 to the front of the shoe. Always known for the 23 to the back of the heel, and the stitching of the Jordan quality and the back of the heel. Like I said, pretty clean colorway, very simple. Don't have to do too much with this to dress it up. Just good quality pattern leather on the upper. Nothing to really complain about. Can't get mad about the shoe. Good quality, clean colorway. Now on to the next shoe. Next up is what some people might call sneaker of the year in their opinion. For me, it's not even close, but it's a good pickup. This ain't my pair. This is one of my homeboy pairs that they let me review. As you can see, Jordan Awake on the front, NYC. Today we have the pink version of the New York Awake Jordan 5s. Next up is the Awake Air Jordan 5 in the pink colorway. Some people prefer these, some people prefer the black and royal pair. Me personally, I prefer the black and royal pair. I'm not a big wearer of pink. I don't judge anybody, but me personally, I don't wear pink like that. So one of the reasons why they picked the shoe up. But nice little details. Usually where you have a nice little mesh, the part cut out A to symbolize the Awake NYC instead of the signature 23 on the back. And this shoe on the right shoe, you have NY on the back of the heel, signature Nike Air on the back. Another feature on the shoe, Awake with a Jumpman logo on the tongue with the Air Jordan 5 signature 3M. Can never go wrong with that. 3M always blessing on the 5. Nice packaging on the box with the Jumpman Awake on the top. Around the box itself, Awake NY. You have the boroughs of New York, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, and Staten Island. Nice little details to add to the packaging of the shoe. Can't really complain about that. It is a good collab, but like I said, to each his own. Just not for me. So on to the next one. But shout out to my homeboy for letting me review his pair. These are not mine, but clean shoe. And last on the list for today, this is my personal pair. You'll see from the front, you can tell by the symbol of what it's be. Some people holy grail, the Air Jordan 4 Undefeated, the 2025 version, of course. Your boy ain't get like that to have the original 2005 pair. I ain't buying like that, at least not yet. And then my personal pickup of this video, the Air Jordan Undefeated 4s, originally released back in 2005. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, it was only a friends and family when they first released. No, I lie. It was not a friends and family. It was limited to 75 pairs. Get your history correct. But yeah, it was limited to 75 pairs, and of course we know the rambunctious prices those were going for. I like the fact, and also hate the fact, that Jordan Retro this shoe. You know, I respect homage to the OG collab, with it only being 75 pairs, because that's what made the shoe the shoe. But you know, you have your undefeated hand tag on the side, orange Jumpman logo on the tongue, that camo green colorway on the upper, cream midsole with your orange Air unit. The OG pair featured a Jumpman logo in the back. With this pair, you have the Nike Air in the back instead. Upside down undefeated inside the tongue with your orange sock liner. Upside down undefeated logo on the tongue with your orange sock liner. And of course, one of the things that everybody really loved about this shoe when they first released, the removable tag on the tongue. That featured Jordan Ray Air. It's one of the biggest features that everybody loved about the shoe back when it originally released. Another reason why this shoe was so sought after back in the day, not only because they only made 75 pairs, but also this was the first collab between a brand and Jordan. So like, you're looking at the first collab ever between a retail brand and Jordan. But one of the things I don't like about these pairs, and pretty sure everybody on the internet probably have the same issue, is that because they use a different material, and the material dictates the color of the shoe, because different material takes the dye different, the green is not the same. And I prefer the green on the OG pair compared to these pair. Not saying they're ugly or anything, but just a preference. If I'm supposed to pick a favorite between the two, I prefer the OG green opposed to these. But either way, I'm still happy with my pickup. Still love these shoes. Clean colorway. You know, they put a 20th anniversary undefeated logo on the box. Can't go wrong. Just like that, this is our weekly sneaker pickup. I've been had these shoes for a while, but I've been away dealing with some stuff, so I had no chances to make any videos. So I'm about to upload this. I have some more things on the back burner and some more things incoming as far as new releases and releases that I already missed that I'm gonna review in another video. So just stay tuned for more content. Like, comment, subscribe, and of course, this is your boy The Muff out with another video. Be easy.